All right, welcome. It has been a busy day over here. I'm in Bali moving into my new home, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of legal paperwork soon to sign everything. It's all about living a life of abundance. Okay, that's my main mission for this channel, is to help everybody live with amazing abundance in their life, regardless of how much money you're making. But also wealth helps as well. All right, so I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin chart right here. And it looks like, okay, so specifically on the new moon was the 19th of February. All right, and typically we see a pump and a dump. Typically on the new moons we see, give or take, I mean, astrology isn't 100% accurate. Usually we see somewhat of a kind of a topping formation. So we see kind of a pump and then a dump. And that is what we're seeing here. So like on the 19th, what we saw was this pump here all the way up to the peak, almost the peak, to about 25,178 on the Bitcoin chart. And then we see this massive dump when the new moon happens all the way down to 23,864. Wow, that would have been a good buying opportunity. Man, I missed that one. So on the next new moon, we can try to prepare for like a massive dump like this. But then look at it, right when it dumped, it got majorly bought back up, and it went all the way back up to a new high here at 25,250. And then we saw another dump here. So we see the pump in the new moon, and then overall we see a pretty big dump down to 24,169 as of today. Now let's go back more. I just want to look at the top right here. If Bitcoin hit a new local top. Oh, let me see. It's kind of hard to tell, but let's see. Let's go to 3 months. Okay, it looks like it's double tapping. No, it was not a new top, but it's around 25,256. So we got a double tap here, almost a triple tap. That could almost be considered a triple tap here. So it's really bumping up against the ceiling here. But if the astrology is what I'm thinking, what I would typically think with astrology, we're probably going to go down further. But who knows? Who knows? If we get another tap at the top here, we could pass. If we pass 25,275, if we pass 25,300, we could see it take off again, and we could head up to 27,000. But usually there's a lot of resistance at these levels. There's a lot of shorts that will be made around this topping here. So a lot of people are probably shorting the market. So it could take some time. We'll see how much resistance there is at this level, but so far there's quite a bit of resistance. All right, let's look at the astrology. So this is my fancy schmancy astrology software. And we had a new moon on the end of February 19th at 11 p.m. California time. So here's the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon were conjunct. That basically means a new moon. All right, they're at the exact same position in Pisces. So the energy of this is where a lot of the energy is getting much more Piscean in the next few weeks. And Saturn, let me sit down here and get more comfortable. Saturn is at the end of Aquarius. All right, so Saturn has had some major powerful energy the last few years. And this Saturn energy has been causing a lot of the craziness that we've seen in the last few years. And anyways, I could go into a lot more detail about that, but let's keep it short today. But Saturn is going to get more and more intense when it gets to 29 degrees. And then when on March 7th, it's going to come into Pisces. So right now we're kind of seeing a glimpse into this next chapter because the sun and moon are basically where Saturn will be next month. So we're seeing a glimpse into the future in our lives and kind of in the world, and you could even say in crypto. So whatever themes that you're noticing right now, since the couple days ago, the new moon, we could see more of that in the next month. Pisces is usually the kind of like higher spirituality. It's kind of hard to predict with Pisces energy. But I would say overall positive. It also has to do with mental insanity though. So that's kind of the shadow side of it. But in the positive side, unconditional love, really good energy. Next month, March, we're going to see a major changes globally. I'm sure in the crypto markets as well. We're going to see major new beginnings, a major glimpse into the next chapter globally. So it'll be very interesting. March 7th, Saturn will switch signs. That's a major shift. And then at the end of March, Pluto is going to go into Aquarius, which is going to be massive changes globally. It could be positive for crypto, but we'll see. March is looking overall positive energy for crypto. We could definitely see a major pump. So that'll be interesting. And then April and May is looking really sketchy. So April, May is probably not going to be so good. We'll probably see major dumps. But it'll be very interesting to see what'll happen towards the end of February here and then lead into March. I would not be surprised on the Bitcoin chart if we see some more ranging in here, or if we even see a dump down to 23 again, something around there. If we go below that, around 2100, that'd be a nice buying opportunity. All right, so let me go to the slideshow. Try not to take too much time today, but new moon Bitcoin pump and dump was confirmed. That's awesome. This is not investment advice. So I'm Jack, an engineer gone crypto astrologer, helping you grow your impact and income in the new financial, technological, and spiritual paradigm. That's what I'm here for. All right, so also on March 3rd with the Bitcoin astrology, we have a direct hit, Pluto conjuncting Bitcoin Jupiter. Okay, that is very significant. It'll be very interesting to see what happens by March 3rd for the Bitcoin chart. This energy basically represents an ending and beginning, a death and rebirth, and a transformation. So we could definitely see a major dump. We could definitely see something big in the news with Bitcoin. It'll be very interesting. We could, after this, we could see a major pump because it's a death and rebirth. So if we have the rebirth will happen after March 3rd. So it'll be very interesting what happens in March, what kind of rebirth for Bitcoin happens. And a note is the March astrology is looking very good overall, and April and May not looking good, like I said. Global astrology, February 11th through March 23rd. We have Pluto at 29 degrees in Capricorn. So things globally and in our lives could get more intense. This is a buildup of intense energy in our lives. Things that we've been working towards in the past, actually 14 years. Things that we have been working towards are going to, it's kind of like we're climbing up a mountain. The mountain's getting steeper and steeper, yet we can see the top. We're almost there. So March 23rd is going to be the end of that mountain. I'm talking about our lives individually, as well as globally. And then after March 23rd, we're going to see a major shift globally and in our lives into a new chapter. That'll be very interesting. March 7th, Saturn changes signs into Pisces, like I was talking about. That's also going to be a major shift. Yeah, globally and in our individual lives. So this is all going to be very interesting. Okay, the NASDAQ astrology. I looked at the NASDAQ chart. Uranus is conjuncting NASDAQ Saturn. This is kind of negative energy, so that goes into April 8th. We'll see what happens with that, but NASDAQ is technology stocks. Technology stocks are experiencing quite a bit of resistance recently, so we'll see what happens. We could see some more dumps, and we could see some major news. All right, please like and share this video if you got value from it. I'll be coming out with a lot more Bitcoin astrology predictions. Definitely please subscribe to this channel, putting out these videos for free. So please support the channel. by subscribing, by watching these videos all the way to the end. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps support the channel, and definitely share it with a friend who is also interested in crypto and astrology. All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you all very soon. I'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.